everyone. I'm Maria Prekeges with ConciergeQ, and you are here at the Sun Valley Harvest Festival, and I am here with none other than Josh and Brent, aka the Fabulous Beekman Boys. Fabulous is an understatement. I just watched your cooking demonstration. You have so much going on, so let's talk. First off, first time in Idaho, what are you thinking of the festival and the surroundings?
Oh, well, we love Sun Valley. It's amazingly beautiful, and the festival is incredible. I mean, all the great food. We went on the restaurant crawl last night, had so much great food. We had to roll ourselves home.
Tell me a little bit, you told some great stories of how this all came about.
Well, we don't look like farmers, you know. People can spot that right off. But we were city slickers in New York City, and he worked for Martha Stewart, and I worked in advertising. And in 2008, we both lost our jobs. Like a lot of Americans, you know, we lost our job. And we had just bought a farm in upstate New York, so we had a mortgage in the city and a mortgage in the country, and no income, and 80 goats to feed. And we realized that, you know, life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Life gives you goats, you make goat milk soap. So we started making
cheese or caramel or
anything
whatever
we could out of goat milk. And that was really how we turned our lives around. Was we took stock of what we had, and we made it work.
Such a great lesson all of us can learn from. Let's talk about the amazing race. I know you can't divulge too much. We all are going to be watching. Traveling, exhausting. Tell me some highlights, lowlights.
Oh gosh.
Well, I tell you, had we not had the experience that we had where we lost our jobs, had to learn how to farm, had to work on the farm, we would have never been able to do the amazing race, because that taught us so much about life, about hard work, about overcoming adversity, and all of those things.
Asking for help, working with others, all key things you need to know on the race.
And actually, you'll be surprised about how much working for Martha Stewart helped us on the race.
Yeah.
Helped a lot. Helped a lot.
It's just so unnatural to be racing around the world, but it did show us how much we depend on each other and what a good compliment we are for each other.
And you know, we're known on the Fabulous Beekman Boys for how much we bicker, but that's just how we communicate. We get it all out there in the open, and then we move on, and that's exactly what you'll see on the race. Whenever we're having difficulties, we put it out there and move on.
Very efficient bickerers.
Yeah.
So the Harvest Festival, tell me about what you cooked up today. I was able to sample it. Wow.
Thank you. Well, all of our recipes that we develop, we call heirloom recipes. So they're things that have some historical aspect in our families, and that we've adapted from life on the farm. So they're really those recipes that you will go to over and over again, because the way we look at it is for a recipe to become an heirloom, it has to be easy to make, it has to have ingredients that you can find, and it has to be something that tastes amazing. Otherwise, you're not going to make it over and over again. And so the recipes we chose today were from the autumn section of our cookbook. Our cookbook is divided up by season, and we made an amazing butternut squash lasagna roll and a roasted cauliflower and apple soup. And you know, if you're not ready for fall yet, by the time you taste these, you will be.
Well, from a bunch of goats, an empty farm with a bunch of goats, advertising, TV, you guys have just created such an empire, and we are so thankful you are here at the Harvest Festival.
Well, we're grateful to be talking to you.
Oh, well. Remember, Sun Valley Harvest Festival, I'm Maria Prekeges, along with the fabulous, and that is an understatement, Beekman Boys. And remember, you are here.